Jerell's blog. You can send all the money to PayPal, Patreon, checks, baby's blood, change, all that shit. That's what I like to call dude. What do you like to do with the vagina? You know? Or OMG. He's such a sexist fucking pig. Well, you know what? Let's get this out the way. I guess in a way I am. The thing I look at it this way. I love pussy. I just don't like the asshole that's attached to it. You know? I had a young kid. I remember I think I was like 10 or 11 when I first finger banged a girl. You know, my skills gotten better over the years, you know, and I remember a girl put my one finger in, you know, and then wiggling it around, and then the second time I did it by myself, and then the third and the fourth, I used the two. I used two fingers, and you know, I would move it rapidly, you know, and you know, inside, and as I got older, I learned to really caress the lips and then use the dick for the inside, and there was all kinds of different things I learned about pussy. I learned that, you know, I put my tongue in it, you know, and sometimes if she's hot enough, put it in her ass too, you know, and basically just sex. Like I said, I think I look at it more as a sexual object. But hey, can you really help it? I mean, shit, man. You go on Instagram, you know, nude is life, and there they are, fucking butt naked with their legs sprawled out, lips hanging. Some of the pussy lips are loose, saying hello, you know, titties all out. Well, nothing really to work for, you know. I call girls, and then it's like they already know that I'm a pig, so they just ask straight up, are you calling to fuck, or are you calling to hang out? And most of the time, yes, it's just to fuck. And I make that clear. They come over, and then, you know, we have a little bit of fun. Sometimes smoke a little bit of bud or whatever like that. But for the most part, yeah, they know. I mean, come on. What do we have in common with women? Besides the obvious, sex and their bodies. What are you going to talk to them about? You know, Socrates, or theories, or, you know, maybe a little bit of the car, you know, some philosophy. No, man, you want to fuck. You might as well just come out with it. You know, that's why I don't have that many friends that are girls, and I think that's my choice, because for the most part, I'll say 90% of them, I end up sleeping with them. You can't be friends with girls, because unless they're really fucking ugly, and they're really freaking smart, and then you actually, you know, you can talk to them about different things. But besides that, sex is going to be on the mind. It's going to be the elephant in the room. You know, I've had friends that were girls, like I said, you know, but it was, sex was always on my mind, you know, and I couldn't, I just couldn't, you know. Eventually, you know, I'd be hanging out. Yeah, you know, so you want to play a video game, or, you know, you want to eat some popcorn, watch some TV, pull out your titty. What? Yeah, you know, oh, did I say pull out your titty? Yeah, I meant it. Pull out your, seriously, you know. I said, I want to see some titties. You know, I guess it's the pig in me. Want to see some titties. Want to see some titties. Or get your dick sucked. A little bit of ass squeeze, you know, or something like that. But it's sexual. The sex is always going to be the elephant in the room. You have to go for the sex. At least when you first meet them, go for the sex, because that establishes the fact that you're a man, and you're not one of those beta pussies that are trying to use friendship to get in the pants. You might as well just go for it right away, so she knows what kind of guy you are, and then that's it. That's it. And if she doesn't like it, then, you know, you're on to the next one. But don't start with cock, man. You know, your cock's not my cock, but, you know, I just don't like to see guys do that shit. The blue balls, you know, your friend. He's my best friend. Look at I can. Then she sits on your lap, and then with that dress, and you probably feel wet pussy, and you get all anxious and everything like that. You make the wrong move, and then you're a creep, and it shouldn't even go down that way, you know. It shouldn't even go down that way. She should already know that you're a creep. That it's the surprise of it all. That's all it is. It's just a surprise. If she already knows what she's getting into, it's fine. But if you just spring it on her, then it's gonna be a problem. So I guess my advice to you is just go for the pussy. Friends let friends go for the pussy, you know. And this will probably come back. Maybe I go for president, and then this vlog comes back and said, look at Jerell, man. He's a sexist pig. All he wants is pussy, and he's willing to do what it takes to get it. Well, yeah, of course. Why work? Why strive for goals and do stuff like that? Unless pyramids were built because of pussy, and I believe it too. You want to have the best, so why not go for it? And that's all I have to say about this one. Like or subscribe, if you like my shit. Until next time.